Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Benghazi Rabbit. It is I, the Lion, and I wanted to have a discussion with y'all about some things. I know some people who know us well know where our hearts and minds are at. A lot of them do, but this channel has always been about government accountability and the First Amendment. We also don't like scammers and fraud, and we expose that too. And just overall shitty people.
I folded dreams into draper stars, hung them high where the dark can't scar. Each one holds a wish or two. Most of them still look like you. And I don't need a world of gold, just your hand when nights get cold. Every glow and every scar still shines through my paper stars. I talk to ghosts of what could be. They hum along in minor key. The fire fades, but still it stays. A quiet pulse that softly plays. And I don't need a world of gold, just your hand when nights get cold. Every glow and every scar still shines through my paper stars. Maybe we're just light and sound, breaking free without a ground. If I fall before I wake, keep my heart for memory's sake. And I don't need a world of gold, just your hand when nights get cold. Every glow and every scar still shines through my paper stars. Shines. Shines.
Let's crack the barriers and lay bare. Ghost line shadow creep, you feel the glare. Dead be your man gon' fool the street. True my blade, your rose obsolete. Your lines rip thick through the city, vine and a clickbait, vultures feast on the pain. You spit on the dead to build your name, but the saints see through your crooked game. Left your deaf son lost in the cold, called and retarded, your heart's too old. I'm ghost line, I trace the lies, your empire's dust when the truth don't die. Sean in my line, Billy killed her, but your proof's a ghost, just whispers of death. You point and blame, the dies the heat. Treat no your shame, you're facing defeat. No code to crack, your story's a sham, I'm the voice of the block. Don't care who I damn, your crown's a joke, it's rusted and frail. Saints hold the truth, your lies gon' fail. Your truth got no fear. Truth is harder than screams alone. Let the beat crush your lies, let it tear, let it bleed. You built your world on filth and greed. Stack your rumors on my choke on lies, you don't give a damn. You call that truth, it's a coward's play. Ghost line's voice makes your world decay. Your son's in the dark, you left in the rot. Millions over family, your soul's been bought. Ghost line speaks, the blocks my choir. Your fake ass range, the fuel for the fire. You feed them mob with the twisted tail, but the true bars under the business. Don't admit it and leave with hard, hitting wide, hitting 100 the foes on the ghost. So play now, reap what you sow.
You talking static, I speak in stone. My words draw blood, they break your throat.
Truth is harder than screams alone.
Let the beat crush your lies, let it tear, let it bleed. You built your world on filth and greed. Stack your rumors on my pile, watch them burn in spite. Saints hold the line, we end your light tonight.
Your son's voice echoes, you ain't there to hear. Call them trash while you chase your career. Deadbeat king, your crown made of lies. Ghost lines rap burns the truth in your eyes. I'm ghost line, the streets on flame. Your accusation crash, they lose in the game. Billy's name's clean, your story's a bust. Point fingers again, you'll choke on the dust. You hide in your suits, but the block don't care. Your soul's laid bare in the city's coast stare. Neglect your legacy, shames your brand. Saints write your end with the truth in our hands. Your lies are never, they fray at the seam. I'm the ghost in the cold, in your scheme. The voices from people that crush on that for free coast. My throat gush, you down with a breeze.
They drag my brother's name through the city static. Turn pain to headlines and crowds. I'm fanatic. Injury is free now, rest in past the noise. But they twist the memory, use grief like a toy. Billy held firm when the mob came swinging. Truth in his chest while the vulture kept singing. I don't preach peace, I preach the receipt. Saints pull files to the lies retreat. They talk on the net like they know that pain. Never seen loss, never walked that rain. We don't beg forgiveness, we broadcast back. Turn rumors to dust, no path to retract. So let them whisper, let them spin their tail. I like cut sharper, truth don't fail. Yeah, stand tall. No fear.
You bet your clicks off from a team man's grief. Roll face scripture, called to believe, but the saints keep ledgers. Every word's track, we audit the noise to the lies crack. Andrews, peace ain't your prophet to claim. You spit a story just to fan the flame. Billy walks steady, their shoulders are steel. While your echo phase in the courtroom's bill. I don't swing blades, I swing the proof. Truth hits harder, uncovers the roof. No halos here, just cold and grit. We don't forgive what the cowards admit. So talk your talk, but your crowd turns mute. We strip your clout from a stolen suit. Andrea's name stays gold untouched, and Billy Lay's name saints got it clutched. The pride don't really
For the loss, for the pain, we're building quoting gods. That Jesus logic is through the reaper, the static is these and no one is betting. No one in the process of Jewy band. Season is surging, goes and breathe.
Let the beat crush your lies, let it tear, let it bleed. You built your world on filth and greed. Stack your rumors on my pile, watch them burn in spite. Saints hold the line, you don't tonight. Let the beat crush your lies, let it tear, let it bleed. You built your world on filth and greed. Stack your rumors on my pile, watch them burn in spite. Saints hold the line, we end your life tonight.
They talk loud online, but the city don't hear. Truth cuts cleaner when the status clear. I step through the smoke where the false ones crawl. Voice like fire in a mirror. All you stain Billy's name, now the mirror talks back. Every bar drops a counterattack. Andrea's peace shines, it's sacred code. You turn the pain to a viral low, but I rewrite scripts, reroute the sound. Flip your broadcast, shut it down. No steal, no late, just the pen and the proof. We gave your rumor under data and truth. Your empire glitch, your metrics fall. Saints proclaim the sickle and suit. Andrea's name stays gold untouched. The Billy's name stands, saints got it clutch. Acquire house, word, lost. For the pain we buried in cold and gauze. Andrea's life flickers to the reverb and static. Billy stands in the glow, calm emphatic. No halo, no crown, just a true we bear. Saints in the circuit, ghosts and prayer.
Let the beat crush your lies, let it tear, let it bleed. You built your world on filth and greed. Stack your rumors on my pile, watch them burn in spite. Saints hold the line, we end your lights tonight.
Alright. Hello, everybody. Thanks for bearing with me on that intro. I had to give Ghostline and Grim Reaper some credit there. They absolutely just annihilated that song there. Funny enough, I have a bunch of people on my Facebook and stuff that have followed me because I have a lot of connections from my friends and stuff. And Sean Porter was very, very, very happy to go around Facebook and send a whole bunch of messages to people. And, some of those people were like street artists from Philadelphia. And they weren't too very happy to hear a whole bunch of bullshit being spouted. And, Sean kind of ignited the spark in the streets a little bit, and those guys aren't very happy. So they're sending me some good little songs there. And coincidentally enough, with our creative arts program, they're needing some publishers for their work, and we're publishing now. So thanks, Sean, for expanding the Sabbath Saints network. Really do appreciate you. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Let's go ahead and got a super sticker from number 2. And a super chat from King Buddha. Thank you guys so much. And we started off the show with a little bit of Lion. Have to start off with the beautiful Lion. All right, everybody. We're going to have a very quick show. I have an appointment in about an hour and 15 minutes for some Sabbath Saint stuff. But I think we should review some stuff right quick. What do you guys think? I think we should review some stuff right quick. I think so. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Hey guys, it's me, that bitch again.
Hi, that bitch. How are you? It's good to see you.
As Chris calls me. So today we're going to go over an oldie but a goodie. I'm going to cut it short because he has a lot of and a lot of just stupidness that he puts.
Thank you, Miss Bitch, for cutting it short and getting all the stupidity out for us.
In there, like one's in the chat. So I'm going to cut it short, tell you the ending a little quicker than he does. Enjoy the show.
Thanks.
Just kidding, guys. Here I am. I wanted to let you all get in here.
Oh, bro.
What's up, everybody?
Fuck.
Had court today. That's why I'm showing so much chest. Thought maybe
Number 2 says, I wonder how Sean will like someone contacting people on his. That's interesting. Yeah. That's interesting. I don't know.
It's bad. It's bad. Don't look at that.
That is bad. That is very, very bad, Chris. Put that shit away.
All right. So, court today. It was this morning, 9 a.m.
So,
we kept it under wraps.
I thought
Here
it was a gun at first. It looked like a gun.
Enjoy the show.
Just kidding, guys. Here I am.
I think it's like a mug or something. Yeah, it's like a tumbler.
I wanted to let you all get in here. What's up, everybody? Had court today. That's why I'm showing so much chest. Thought maybe, it's bad. It's bad. Don't look at that.
That is bad. That is very, very bad, Chris. Put that shit away.
All right. So, court today.
I gotta ask. I have to ask. Were you guys recording this in the camper? Because this totally looks like a camper. It's got the RV vibes.
Chris, put that shit away.
All right.
And
so,
I love it.
Court today. It was this morning, 9 a.m. We kept it under wraps quite a bit.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. I knew it. I saw them cabinets and I looked up and I'm like, I have the same fucking cabinets, just different color. I was like, I saw that shit and I immediately knew, bro. And then the curve, I was like, I know exactly what layout that shit is.
As you all know, we get stalked at all our hearings. So I'm looking at my phone over here. I don't know why.
Gotta read it, bro.
We didn't want to say a lot about it. It was in Indiana. It was not out.
So Mag says Chris has to pause a lot in his. Ooh, I'm hidden. Let me put. Hi guys, I'm up here now. Chris has to put a lot in his talking to think of his next line. Yeah. Got a nice camper. Hey, shh. No, you paid top dollar for that. Don't you know? That was like a $300,000 camper, bro.
Our court date. Okay. We had to be there. Yeah. As witnesses.
He was not a witness in this case.
I saw this one and I was like, I fucking knew it.
He was a crybaby that needed to tell the
Hell
judge
yeah,
that I posted mean things and
I
shared bad videos about him.
I saw this.
Facebook.
Hold on.
He's such a fucking idiot and a crybaby.
The next one, or whatever, when I like the curve, I saw that shit and I knew exactly what fucking model that shit was. It's so. I've dealt with so many damn campers because of this hurricane.
there's some people that
That's
are
nice.
very proactive in
Yeah.
stalking us who have already been talking
That's
about
nice.
it on the internet, talking about us having to go to court this morning. Matter of fact, I was up all night getting harassing phone calls. It's crazy.
Oh, guys, I was wrong. Just so you know, it's not a 300. This is definitely like a $450,000 Newmar. Like, come on. Number 2 and Anya are like rolling in it right now. They are like Simon Cowling it up in this RV. You guys have no idea.
Yeah, and I'm tired. I'm gonna play one of those calls for you here in a minute. But
Don't worry, we're not going to listen to that call. It's stupid. Some guy pranked him, was serenading him to Taylor Swift, and he thought somebody was outside his door and wanted to call the police.
can you all hear me? Okay. Everything good?
Yeah, that's
Audio, video, all that good.
I gotta read my
Connection.
script, guys.
Unfortunately, Chris, you're loud and clear.
So the court hearing was for Tiffany's ex-husband, including the guy that a lot of you all know as Fraud at Wrangler. The case includes him.
He is
It's a
looking.
restraining order case. There's 2 of them, two restraining order cases in one, because it's me filing one and Tiffany filing
What?
one. We've already got them.
What is drawing his attention so much off camera, off screen? Like he keeps. Fuck. Sorry for your ears. That's fucking hilarious. Oh. Oh boy.
We've had them for a while. That's about all I've said about them, right? Like, I don't think I've said much more about the individuals involved, other than the fact that we've got restraining orders, active restraining orders against Tiffany's ex, and it includes third parties, which includes anyone speaking on his behalf.
Womp.
Which you all know they have been speaking on his behalf a lot.
He's a fucking idiot. That's all I can say. No one speaks on Billy's behalf. People speak about you because they can't fucking stand you, because you're a fucking idiot. That's why people speak about you. They're not doing it for Billy. I don't do it for Billy. I do it for my own peace of mind, so I can tell you, you're a fucking idiot.
And more,
All right,
acting.
well, thanks, Anya, demonetizing my stream right off the bat. Worth.
I'm not going to give a lot of litigation here because that belongs in the courtroom and then shared afterwards.
Great.
I don't know why he says, I'm not going to talk about that, and then turns
then
right
fucking
around and
talk
talks
about
about it. Idiot. Fucking idiot.
So that's not my point in this. What we're going to talk about is just a little. We're going to touch base on what the case is about, and then how it's being treated. The answer to that is very unprofessionally. Very unprofessionally.
I don't even know what case we're talking about here. It's just all this, and it's like, all right, let's fucking review this shit.
There's a, as you all know, a jailer from Meade County, Kentucky, who's an elected official, who's been
That jailer.
OMG, I love that woman. If I was in the checks, I would totally go after her. Shh, don't tell her husband. Ooh, we got the fling sparking in the chat here.
There's JJ. If you don't know who JJ is, watch 1 or 30 of Chris's videos, and he'll talk about him. JJ's a hell of a guy,
Dude,
and Chris
come
just
on,
wishes
stop
he
it.
could be like him.
This is totally worth it, dude. Fucking every time an Anya video pops up, gotta feature this shit. This is gonna be the next 100,000 subscriber channel right here.
offering
Thank
to
you, by
give
the way.
tens of thousands of dollars to anyone that would have some type of case against Tiffany or me. I don't
Bro,
know where
why
this joke's
do
coming
you keep looking off camera? What the fuck is drawing your attention so much?
up with this money. It's questionable.
It would be questionable to somebody who has not worked a day in his life or has pretended to work his whole entire life. JJ is a hardworking man, and so is his beautiful fiance, Amber. So what he does with his money is none of your fucking business.
But they're hiring attorneys for people. And that group hired an attorney, which we already knew this was coming. It wasn't a surprise for me and Tiffany. It's going to be a surprise for you all. But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't surprise you. Put it on the chat if you remember the controversy with the DUI guy.
Dude, this is...
He had his... No, that's who they hired to defend William.
Yo, genuinely, he's like this, like every 5 seconds. What the fuck is drawing your attention, bro?
I just did a bar. What we're dealing with here is an active restraining order that's been being violated a lot. And that just needs to be handled.
A lot.
Worried about, representing myself against Larry Foreman's associate.
How dare you muzzle that woman? And they're in trouble. I kept her muzzled because of my daughter, but it's gotten us nowhere. Time to fight back in full swing. Yep. Plus, your daughter's getting to the age where, pretty soon she's going to be able to say seat for herself, dude. And you know damn well that's going to be fucking hilarious when that day happens, because you're going to have Anya firing some blasts, your daughter fires the blast, and hell, when you start firing some blasts, that's just going to be amazing, because we're going to be up on the bridge watching that salvo fire. Oh, goodness.
Or any lawyer that would come on Tiffany's ex-husband's behalf. That doesn't... I'm fine with him getting a lawyer.
Hang on. I got to get the meme.
He seems awful damn worried for someone who says he's not worried. He's kind of flustered.
Listen, I don't talk much about Tiffany's ex-husband. I'd like for him just to get out of our life. But I'll say this. 12 years ago, you're divorced.
This is going to be us when the time is right. Collectively.
Fire everything!
When the time is right. Fire everything!
Let it go. Leave us alone.
The way, Mr.
Right.
They've been divorced 12 years. They've only been divorced 11 years, and you did this video last year. You do not know math. You should just keep the numbers to your fucking self, because you sound like a fucking idiot. Yet again, I have to call you a fucking idiot.
God, I wish Andrea was still here, because she'd do it. You sound like a fucking idiot. And she'd do it so perfectly. Oh, God.
Do you guys want to hear about the terrible violations that Billy did to try to get him thrown in jail
that's a nice
over this
slide, dude.
EPO? Billy allowed me to post on my Facebook the story from DUI guy. Billy allowed me to post on Facebook the Dummy Kruger video. Can you believe that? Billy don't allow me to do anything. I did it my damn self. Do you think that Billy allowed Fraud at Wrangler to talk about Chris on his show? No, that's not how it works. But anywho, let's go to the end of the story. After several court hearings getting canceled, rescheduled, I'm sure you guys are surprised about that, right?
Nope.
The judge took our story. I was on the witness stand. I told them my side. I'm a grown-ass woman. I do what I want. And the judge came back and said,
this bitch.
no violation on Billy. So there you go. This video was a bunch of BS that he was trying to talk so much smack about everybody and everything. I'm just going to give you the short and sweet of it. Have an awesome night, guys.
Okay, bye. Oh my God.
Important line on the
Oh, goodness. All right, so now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes. Hi, Mimsy. Hi, everybody. Hi, Generally Specific. Hi, Just Cuts. Hi, Bluto. Hope everybody's doing well. We're rolling today. I have a very important appointment in about 45 minutes for our new property, hopefully. So I need to get some stuff rolling. But Secret Courtship sent me something that I was not aware of, and I want to show you guys because this kind of goes with what we were saying yesterday. So let's go ahead and watch this. And this shit, guys, this shit is fucking wild. Like, if you're listening along, this is a 4-minute video. Not all of it you need to watch, but I would definitely watch this segment here and then listen along, because this shit happened in 2019 and it's just being released. This goes to what the fuck we were saying yesterday. There's a massive problem right now with
stating consequences of a federal task force bust gone wrong.
Yeah, the video comes as a result of WBTV fighting and winning for its unsealing in federal court. Investigative reporter Naomi Coles walks us through it.
It's the early morning hours of November 1st, 2019. A man walks out of his home in Northwest Charlotte. Moments later, an FBI task force waiting outside closes in as he runs back into the house. From Gastonia Police, this is Task Force Officer Clarence Belton. These are his task force partners, and this is CMPD Officer Heather Loveridge and her partner. They're not on the task force, but according to...
Go figure. Female cop, yet again. It's always a female cop. Well, it's not always, but most of the time it's a female. Remember the one cop? Taser, taser, taser. Boom. Oh, shit, I shot him. No. Like, oh, my God.
Court filings, they've been called in for...
I have something that is absolutely perfect for that crap. I should probably find it and send it to you. I got like the best cleaning stuff for bacterial stuff, germs, kid crap, kid cooties, all that. Like, all you gotta do is take a little bit, this little tablet, pop it in a spray bottle, let it dissolve, spray it, clean it. Oh, phenomenal. I used it when I worked at the school districts. And funny enough, I used it during the height of the COVIDs, and it was like one of the things that they recommended to get rid of that. But this stuff it's phenomenal. I gotta find it. I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere in here. It's basically like hospital cleaner, more or less. Fabulous stuff. I gotta find it and send some to you. I got like 4 tubs left.
Perimeter support. The task force has a search warrant as part of a drug investigation. What's about to happen after this man runs inside has become the subject of controversy and a lawsuit that spent years slogging its way through federal court.
I've got 45 years of law enforcement experience.
This is Dr. Roy Taylor, who I asked to watch the video with me. He's a police litigation specialist and longtime police chief with experience on federal task forces like this one. He has no connection to the incident or the lawsuit, but he researched both at my request.
I'm going to start it right before the suspect runs into the garage in the house.
Belton and his partner, just off screen, are about to use a battering ram to take down the door. When they do, court filings say a woman is standing there, just off screen, with a gun pointed at them. Belton and his partners shoot. Belton feels his arm go numb, his gun drops, and he collapses and will later testify that he crawled and stumbled out of the garage while continuing to take fire. It's hard to see here.
It adds legitimacy to the fact that he was actually crawling. There he is right there. You can just make out his profile.
As he crawls, CMPD Officer Loveridge fires at him.
Look at this stupid bitch.
Records say it was 14 times. Loveridge would testify in court. She had heard the shots fired in the doorway, saw no officers left in the garage, and thought Belton was the suspect. Belton was the only black officer on the task force, and the suspect, Loveridge had been told, was also black.
Bruh.
If a person is crawling toward you without a visible gun, is that something you can shoot at?
absolutely not irrelevant that it's a police officer. It wouldn't matter if it was the suspect or the woman that pulled the gun or an innocent person in the house. There's no justification for firing that weapon.
Look at this. Look at this. That's our guy. That's our guy. So, oh my God. So chat, like, this is fucking insane. Let me see if I can find the video we played yesterday. So, we literally watched yesterday where we had an entire police force who was unwilling to use, here it is, unwilling to use their service weapons when it was completely justified to do so, right? Like, remember this, guys? Oh, hold on. There we go.
168 at 277. Stop the car! Get the hell out of the car! Get out! Get out! There's a cell phone up here. 168, I need another unit. You got people running at 68.
People running somewhere.
Get on the ground!
So we got this. This is just fantastic.
Get on the ground!
Basically right here. So we got, at this moment in time, as per the Barrington Police Department's own use of force continuum, lethal force is authorized at this point. Right? So then you go to Charlotte, North Carolina, and then you got this dumb motherfucker where at this point,
or an innocent person in the house, there's no justification for firing that weapon.
This dumbass fires 14 rounds into a federal agent. Like, this is, you can't make this shit up, guys. Oh my God, I'm just. And then karma. So karma, I found it. There you go. This is what I used. Let me turn off the thingy thing. Pure tabs. Hospital disinfectant. I can't see it. Yeah. Pure tabs. It's the effervescent sanitizing disinfectant. Very, very, very good stuff. If you get the up-to-date ones, it's really good. Even just the normal disinfectant ones are really good. The schools use these for a lot of stuff. So just take a tab, put it in a spray bottle, and you're good to go. That's what I would recommend. I have some. I'll see if I can get some out to you.
Belton survived.
And it'll last, like, this should last you. I would do 2 tabs in my entire thing, and I would get the entire school sprayed off. Like, this shit works very, very well.
With permanent injuries.
Officer down, start that way.
He's suing Loveridge in the city of Charlotte for negligence. At the heart of the case, a test of the leading legal decision that governs much of the modern-day use of force nationwide. That's Graham versus Connor, a Charlotte incident that went all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court in 1989. It's a legal decision that Dr. Taylor says all officers, including those at CMPD, are trained on multiple times.
You know, her defense, I mean, this is a very quickly unfolding, dangerous situation, but again, you don't use deadly force unless there is a threat of deadly force being used against you or somebody else.
So from what he just said, then why the hell did Officer Rita Kelly not do, like, okay. Yep. Right. This is exactly why I like new police vehicles that have the proxy. That's, yeah, it's, yep. So, yeah. But for those of you who aren't aware what the Graham v. Connor case is.
DeThorne Graham didn't commit a crime, but his 1984 encounter with police officers left him with a broken foot, hurt shoulder, bruised forehead, and other injuries. So what happened? Did the officers break the law? What are the rules regarding a police officer's use of force? Let's take a look at when an officer can legally use physical power on a suspect and how much power can be used.
It really all stems down to the training as well, too. I want to give you guys a scenario here. I worked with a company called the Factory Studios based out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's a game development studio. They worked with a company called Tesla Suit based out of the United Kingdom. Tesla Suit is basically a full haptic bodysuit that you can wear and get synced up to games or other software. And you'll feel the weather, you'll feel the environments, you'll feel everything. So we kind of pitched the proposal to where you can do taser training, knife training, all these things, where they created a training environment scenario. The officer would put on the suit, and instead of the normal training scenarios, you would get faced with, okay, I'm actually getting hit with stuff. I can feel the impacts, and so the training changes drastically. Instead of, oh, we're just going to do this, and then they get to feel the stress, they get to be put under that. It really needs to be enhanced quite a bit, especially now, 2025. Shit.
Graham was a
I do know that NYPD is using virtual reality trainings and stuff now, so that's good.
Diabetic and felt he was having an insulin reaction. Graham asked his friend Barry to drive him to a convenience store so that Graham could buy orange juice. Graham, like many diabetics, felt the sugar in the juice would counteract his reaction. Graham hurried into the convenience store but quickly exited because he saw the checkout line was long. He got back in Barry's car and the two left. Charlotte police officer Connor was observing from across the street and thought Graham's actions were suspicious. The way Graham hurried in and out of the store made Connor think the two might be engaged in criminal behavior, such as stealing from the store. Officer Connor followed Graham and Barry's car, pulling them over just a couple blocks from the store. Barry explained Graham's health situation, but Officer Connor felt the situation needed further investigation.
Of course.
He instructed Barry and Graham to stay in their car while he sent another officer back to the store to determine what had happened. However, Graham began acting strangely. He exited the car and ran around it twice before sitting down on the curb and briefly passed out.
So he's having a diabetic episode. He's literally having a medical issue.
Backup officers arrived and, thinking Graham was drunk, handcuffed him. The officers forced officers arrived and, thinking Graham was drunk, handcuffed him.
Same situation happened out here in Spruce Pine. When Dylan had a diabetic episode in the Walmart parking lot, the cops showed up and thought he was drunk and started beating the shit out of him. Mind you, he's a state corrections officer, like canine handler for the state department. Like, wow, okay.
The officers forced Graham onto the car's hood and then headfirst into the back seat of a police car. Though Graham regained consciousness and a friend arrived with the orange juice, the officers refused to give.
Oh, you cocksuckers. Wow. All right, well. Thanks for just cucking us. All right. Well, it all goes to that there is a serious issue. Oh, ooh. Hang on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this. I saw this the other day. This actually will go perfectly to this scenario. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find this, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. All right, I'm going to play this. Let's see. Number 2 says, funny because my buddy is the same way. He even pulls off an odor like he's drinking, but when he gets breathalyzed, yeah, right? Well, I mean, look, people call me a fucking meth head and all that stuff for my ADHD.
Is there anybody else in there?
I mean, if they are, they are.
Do you
I don't
have
have a key. I wasn't able to get it. I'm sorry, I just left it. Hey.
Do you know if he's still in there? Is there anybody else in there?
I mean, if they are still in there, because I don't have a key to lock it. His brother and himself.
Nathaniel's Moore Police Department, come to the door.
Go hang out on the stairs for us.
We know you're in there, Nathaniel. We're not just gonna go away, Nathaniel.
It's not Nathaniel, it's Nathan.
Or Nathan.
Gotta bring your dog back.
Gooder. Over here.
We're not just gonna go away. Oh, you're in there. You need to.
You're trying to make fun.
So, have you heard what happened between you guys?
I don't have time to go through this whole fucking thing, so I'm just gonna get to the.
I'm just doing it for our sake and yours. We have permission to use that key to go into your apartment,
Yeah.
and we can look through your entire apartment.
Yes, I don't have nothing to hide.
So we have full permission
don't let
to
him
go
in there.
through your
What's
apartment
wrong
and
with
use
you?
that key to go into your apartment.
You got it.
Perfect. Who else is supposed to be in the home? It's supposed to be him and his brother?
It's, yeah, and
Okay. And then your kid?
my kid.
Oh, you guys are having conversation. Stop having side conversations amongst yourself in chat. It's fucking disturbing. I'm gonna ban all of you motherfuckers. Stop it.
Or we're gonna be keying into the apartment. She gave us permission.
I appreciate you reaching for the key. Going for it. Yeah. Should be one of these two.
Nathaniel, open the door. You can go.
Yeah.
Nathan, dumbass, not Nathaniel.
Nathaniel,
It's Nathan.
open the door, man. Nathaniel, you need to come to the door and open it. I can tell you right now, if we have to key into this door, I do not know what you are doing behind that door and in that apartment. You will have a gun pointed at you if we have to key into the apartment.
Oh, dude, this is sketch. Fuck this, dude.
He propped something up against the door.
I've worked private security for quite a few years, and our major clients were apartment complexes and businesses, stuff like that, hotels. So I've done quite a few apartment searches and stuff like that with law enforcement. This is genuinely terrifying right now. Genuinely terrifying. That's why I asked, then brought up the door kicking scenario the other day, because like I said, there's been scenarios where we've had to breach. This is terrifying. And the fact that there's something against the door, bro, oh, it's giving me the heebie-jeebies, man. Oh. And I'm a girl, so I'd be stalking cryptids instead. Oh, God, you guys.
Move away from the door.
This guy's tactical, awareness is just abysmal.
Nathan, if this continues, you're going to be charged with obstructing as well.
The next step is getting a search warrant and busting the door down. A key's not.
Well, his voice actually kind of explains it. The next step is getting the search warrant and busting the door down. The key's not going to stop that, Nathan. Just open the door, buddy.
Not going to stop that. Exit the apartment.
It's not going to end. We're not going away. Okay, you need to come and open the door. Move away from the door.
No,
I just heard him. He's standing there. I heard the floor creak. Nathaniel, if you do not come to the door, we are going to bust the door down. You need to open the door now.
Ooh, man. These guys are... No, dude, don't do it.
Let's try that.
You're not going to get in there, dude. Nope, it's not happening. Oh, my God. Look at it. Oh, my God, this is so hard to watch. You guys are you're opening yourselves up for the fatal funnel.
It's one of the house-looking keys. Sorry. I was trying to get them out of my hand.
So, okay, this cop, thankfully, so when this dude on the right was trying to open the door, he was half in the doorway trying to open it. Thankfully, this cop was on the left, no, I'm going to open it like this. Secret Courtship just posted the JJ stuff. That's cool. Oh, yeah, you did. We can play that too before we go. This fucking guy. Bro, you're exposing your entire body to the doorway.
Nathaniel, open the door.
That's most of its turn. Yeah. I've never turned that far the first time.
Did it at least go over there?
Open the door now! It's the police department! Nathaniel's brother, if you're inside, this is your chance.
If this is a proper apartment complex, that's a metal door.
I believe your name is Mason. This is your chance to not be involved in this. You need to open the door.
Oh, he's going lethal. Yeah, see, it's a fucking metal door. I couldn't do it. You ain't getting in there. Bro, you're not even hitting the right fucking area. Where is the training? Oh, wait, what? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong.
Roll for 100.
Nathaniel, open the door.
Okay, I was definitely wrong. That's a stout fucking cardboard door. Holy shit. Looks like this apartment complex went on the cheap end of things. My bad, I was wrong.
Let's get one more.
That was very impressive that door held up to that. Mind you, he's fully going like, and he's winded. I'm sorry, but that door held up pretty good. Yeah. So, I mean, I thought it would be one of the metal fire doors that they use in apartment complexes, but no, apparently they went the cheapo way.
Roll for 100.
Yeah, there you go, dumbass. You're gonna hit the lock.
Nathaniel, open the door.
Well,
let's get one more.
In fairness. Which one's he using? He's using the little chubster. So that's probably... Okay, that's a good... Hang on, I'm looking up the weight of that particular RAM. I'll play it.
Roll for 100.
Nathaniel, open the door.
Let's get one more.
Move out of the way of the door, Nathaniel. Move out of the way of the door, Nathaniel.
I think they just made that ramp.
I think he's directly behind. Or something is.
Probably about 40.
Yeah, I got him right here.
Hey, open the door! Get your hands! Get your hands up! Get your hands up!
He's still refusing to move out of the way of the door. He's blocking it in the corner right now.
Take your OC spray and shove it in there.
We can see him. He's not opening or moving the door.
Okay.
Like,
ready?
hello?
I'm gonna push in. I'm gonna clear far. You guys turn corner and meet him. Ready?
Dude, no.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are fucking retards, man.
You're pushing or he's pushing?
I'm pushing.
Still there. Show us your hands, Nathaniel!
Where is he? Oh, he's right there. He's hiding in the little fucking...
Anybody hit?
Yo, he's hiding in the... hiding in the closet.
Show us your hands, Nathaniel.
Yeah, he's hiding in that little closet. Hey, bud.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Wanna come up?
Anybody hit?
I'm good. I'm good. Shots fired. Male suspect. Blue shorts. White Viking jersey.
Keep eyes on the outside of the apartment.
All right, what are we slowing down here? What are we slowing down here? Okay, bug. Boy. Big chunky boy. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good way to do it.
Show us your hands, Nathaniel. Shots fired! Shots fired!
Did he shoot through the door?
You're pushing her.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
These guys are idiots.
Anybody hit?
I'm good. I'm good. Shots fired. Male suspect. Blue shorts. White Viking jersey.
Keep eyes on the outside of the apartment.
Male suspect inside. White Viking shorts.
I'm gonna come around to you guys.
Get her out.
Get outside. Now. Outside. Outside.
Why did I shoot somebody?
We didn't.
Yeah, it looked like he was hiding in the closet or something. Whatever vestibule was to the right of the entryway. Something. There was like a little nook. And he was hanging out in that. Dude. Fox Labs OC spray, bro. My space bar came off. Bruh. What the fuck? Hang on. Got something back in the day. Actually, showed this the other day. Where is it? There it is. Dude. Fox Labs, 5.3 million Scoville units, foam, OC spray. It's terrible. It's super hard to see, but that's like my entire face was caked with foam OC spray. It felt like concrete just. And then I had to run the gauntlet with that, bro. Yeah. OC spray sucks, man.
Did not shoot. Outside now.
Who shot somebody?
Need to go.
Mama! Where's my kid?
They're inside.
You can note in the comments some sort of black handgun, 1 round fired straight at me.
You good? You sure you're not hit? Double check.
Here, back up. I'm good. Really checking it out.
You know what's crazy, chat? That I'm going to the church that's like literally around the corner. So you can kind of see the dots, right? It's literally like right there. But because it's the mountains, I have to go.
We back up to.
Okay. I don't see anything. You turn around. I don't see any holes in your vest.
Yeah, check the holes, guys. Make sure you're good.
I think so.
All All right, so from here, they're going to bring the TAC team. The SWAT team comes in. You know how it goes from here.
Occupants of apartment 16.
That's where the gunfire.
Shots in. Rescue.
All right, so secret courtship got the JJ stuff recorded. So let's play this right quick because all of you are interested in the Ryder situation more than all the bullshit stuff I have to review. So let's just go ahead and do it.
I have another guest that was affected by First Amendment auditors and has had to deal
I hope
with
this is like clipped together because if this is just
years of blowback from it. Years and years of blowback from it. And he hasn't been able to properly tell his story. And I think that this is an appropriate
I gotta find
time
the
for
picture of me, generally specific, and JJ. I don't remember where that's posted.
So, without further delay, I will bring up my friend, JJ Scarborough, who is going to tell us all about his dealings with this shit. JJ, you are live. Howdy.
Good deal. Hello. Of course, don't have the camera on tonight. I'm actually not at home tonight, so.
Well, can everybody hear him good? Can we hear him good? I figured since somebody wanted to come on my stream yesterday and bash my friend that I'd bring him up here and give him an opportunity to tell you all about him. And then I know Mata had some questions for him last night and JJ is willing to answer them. So we're going to bring Mata up so we can ask JJ some questions. Same thing with auditing Erie County. Because there's people that have a lot of bad things to say about my buddy, and I don't have those same things to say.
Can you send it to me? Because I don't have it anymore.
I think it's important that you hear from him because he can parrot the same.
You know where that's at. Can you send it to me? Because I don't have it. Was on my old phone that broke in the hurricane. So.
Story is Deborah and Steve, if not worse, if not much worse. And nobody came to Meade County to like look out for anybody or do any kind of real activism. These two losers named Chris and Tiffany went to a jail and caused a whole bunch of problems. And it's been like what, JJ, 2 or 3 years now?
Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me?
Like personal life drama, internet drama, all kinds of shit because of these two morons that came like a tornado with no purpose.
Yeah, it's actually been 2 years ago this month.
There you go. I mean, yeah, I'll let you tell your story about start from, you had no idea about any of this shit until two morons
I'm actually
came to
really
the jail
my
to do
generator
what?
was running this entire time and my shit wasn't charging.
Well,
it says it was, but it wasn't. Oh my God. Well, thank you for your super chats because that's gonna make up for the fuel that was just wasted. Fucking sucks.
I'm gonna mute my mic so you can go for yourself. You can go for it.
And my smaller
Okay, now,
generator is
hey,
not
I
working.
can't see
I
the
gotta
chat,
fix that, so I gotta
if
run the big
something
one right now.
Important.
Fuck,
comes in the
man.
chat, you'll have to tell me.
Chat, I'm ignoring the chat. We're chatting.
Okay. Of course, I mean, fire off with a couple questions. I mean, I don't know exactly where you want me to go with this, so kind of lead
That
me
actually
off
kinda irritates
in what
me, guys.
direction, or what kind of questions do you want answered?
Story
I know there's
time.
a lot of questions.
Not questions, story time.
time.
So story time. Tell your story. How Chris and Tiffany came and how that turned into charges after he posted your personal address on the internet, and how he has made repeated like reports to officials in the state and in the county to mess with your job, mess with the jail, mess with Amber's job, mess with your family members, all of it, dude. I mean, obviously not all of it. We can't get into him hanging out with like pedos and stuff like that. Just you specifically.
Okay, I just say, damn, if we go over everything, we're gonna be here for this is gonna be like a 24-hour stream.
Yeah, no, not that one.
Basically, I just from the beginning.
Oh yeah, the raises. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one of those things. It's like she transferred from a nursing home or something like that. I'm pretty sure it was a nursing home. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Went over to the jail. Didn't get a raise for years, and I mean, it was making like shitty fucking hourly rate. To the point that like, hell, I took a tour of the facility. Amber's got a really good med station set up there, like her nurse's office, her nurse station, the facilities actually. And I've said this numerous times. I've been incarcerated in different county facilities. In Meade County, when I looked into those cells and saw those people there, like for them being locked up, they genuinely, you could feel the environment there. They genuinely felt that they were like, okay.
Somebody, of course, I wasn't actually at the jail the day that they actually come into the jail. The first time I was actually gone, somebody called me and told me there was a little bit of a disruptance. Told me it was on YouTube. Of course, they actually had to send me the link because, hell, I didn't know where to find any of this kind of stuff at. I didn't know any names, and I went and watched, and sort of kind of just got involved from there. Didn't really know what an auditor was, the First Amendment auditor, 1A community, any activist. I didn't know what any of that was. I didn't know any of the drama, any of that kind of stuff around it. Then from there, they actually made their way over to the jail with their open records request, and which that's a whole nother story of, anybody who claims to be a 1A auditor or an auditor or somebody who's supposed to be knowledgeable of the law, you would think that they would have a basic understanding of how to fill out requests and where they go and how it all works. But, that's another story for another day. But, so of course we had somebody in visiting. They drove about 3.5 hours down from the Cincinnati area. And they was in there trying to have a conversation with their son. Of course, the door was open. We was actually doing some maintenance on AC unit up top, so obviously the power was off. So we're not going to have a bunch of yahoos running around just needlessly recording in our lobby while somebody's trying to visit their son. They only did a 15-minute visit, so we try to be respectful of that.
Let me interrupt you because I know we have a lot of people in here that are like, that's legal. No, actually, in the area that he's talking about was a secured area behind a locked door. This is not a common area, not a FOIA, not a publicly accessible area. You had to go through a locked door and be granted access to where they were at. That's why there's charges.
Yeah, actually, when I technically this don't have anything to do with any charges. There's no charges that stem over the recording and the jail and all that kind of stuff. There's no charges that have anything to do with that.
I was under the wrong impression then.
No, I just told them to stop recording, and of course they didn't want to stop recording. Of course, I explained that this woman's in here visiting. You're not going to record her conversation.
All right, so hold on a minute then. Now I'm learning some shit here. So he got pissed at your guys' interaction, and then that's when he started posting your address and shit. How do we get to the address thing? That's it.
Hell, the address come a little time after they first made their first appearance in the jail, doing their recording, and why I had to visit her in there. Yeah, that come quite a bit later, a couple months later. Yeah, there was never no charges or anything over recording inside.
Number 2, just saying, you need a bigger saw, bro. That saw ain't doing it.
Jail.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. All right. So basically, you had some First Amendment activists that came under the guise of doing a records request to the jail. And mind you, the jail should know what's going on, but they didn't. And they had no idea what was going on. And this evolved into like some personal shit. but they went there to cause a reaction, and that's the whole point. Like there was nothing to accomplish. The excuse to go there was a records request, and we've all done that dumbass same shit. So I get it. And the point is this is an element of this. This is a public official that's up here, guys. This isn't like, he's an elected official in Kentucky. And he, normal people aren't the only ones that have blowback from this dumbass shit. He's literally just told you he spent years dealing with this because some moron put his address on the internet and encouraged people to show up. How has that affected your old lady? How has that affected you, like your kids and shit? I'm sure not in good thing. Not
Well,
a
of
good
course,
thing.
I would let Amber come up here and actually speak for herself. Now, as far as my kids, I'm not going to talk about my kids. She's only going to share her story in one place, and that'll be in the upcoming months. She's going to share her story in court, and that's it. So I'm not going to drag her in the middle of something. She's been put through enough, just to say the least.
Yeah.
So
that's really all that
I mean, and I just here's kind of hitting on what you was just saying about coming into a building underneath of like a false pretense just for a reaction. And of course, some of this stuff didn't put itself together until months down the road. Like coming in to do a records request, or going over like to the Meade County Clerk's office to do a records request. Anybody that's watched a Dummy Kruger video, they know that long before this, the jailer over in Hardin County, he even told them point blank that these records didn't exist, that there was no arrest made, there was no fingerprints, there's no mud shots because there was no arrest. But this was still drug out for months and months and months of telling viewers that I'm out searching for these records that the government destroyed. Well, the government didn't destroy them.
Hold on, let me pause you because a lot of people aren't going to know what you're talking about. This is another element of this, folks. Now, JJ is like a side effect of the griftifer and the Tifaho. Okay. They came to the internet on some bullshit, manipulating this genre and the audience in their own personal case. JJ's good friends with Chris's mother, and Chris robbed his mom. His mom called the cops on him, and that's why he got his house raided. And then all this shit that you've seen on the internet has been a production for clicks, views, and money and shit, because he knows he can weaponize you, the audience, and put pressure on shit. And what he's talking about these trying to get records requests at the jail, people have been calling this loser out that's been touting himself as a First Amendment activist, that a lot of you people have shared his shit. He's been up on the Real News or something. He was up on a bunch of people have shared his shit, but he's a straight scumbag that has lied about everything. And during his like year-long journey to prove his innocence, because everybody was calling him out, he wound up at JJ's jail.
Sorry guys, I'm just getting stuff ready because I got to go here in a minute. I'm getting my truck ready and trying to find my pants.
Doing records requests for records that didn't fucking exist. And that turned into this dude putting JJ's personal address where his kid lives on the internet and encouraging people to show up, saying that he was going to be waiting in his underwear. Like literally put the full address on the internet with a picture of it and encourage people to show up to his house.
Yeah, now actually that was done twice. It was actually done on Facebook.
Oh yeah, so number 2 is doing the same thing. You're running off the generator too. Yeah, I think mine's like the 7800 right now that I'm running off of because my 1600 watt's not working. I think I need to change the oil.
Look,
Yay!
first time,
and
then
YouTube
the second time. But one thing that I've noticed and one thing that I've documented, and I know it's hard for the average person out there who's not involved, who just hears bits and pieces, who catches one live stream or another live stream, they're not catching on to all the wrongs, all the dates that are wrong, all the 2 years ago during the whole marijuana case, it was the judge from Hardin County sent me to Meade County to get records to show that I was in jail at this time. But then here we come back 2 years, fast forward 2 years, all those dates and all those times have changed, but nobody who's not directly involved has taken the time to actually go back in their records where I wrote all this stuff down and documented it. And they're realizing none of this stuff lines up. Nothing. None of this stuff lines up. And that's why I say, I mean, if we was going to cover this from start to finish, it'd take 24 hours of nonstop.
Well, thank you, Secret Courtship, for recording that. And that's pretty much it. I have stuff to go get done here. Mitzi, you want to come say hi and bye right quick? Hi. Oh, Mitzi Boots. Mitzi Boots. There you go. Right here. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I got some stuff to do. We're gonna see if we can't get the kennel program worked on here for the Savage Saints. So, till next time. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm going to end it on. What should we end it on? Yeah, let's end it on something. All right, everybody. I will check you on the next one. Thanks.
I breathe through the cold, sparks in my vein, heartbeat of circuit, whisper my name, neon confession, pulse in the glass, dreams made of metal, built to surpass, eyes open in ultraviolet rain, I remember the pain but it feels human, a glitch in the system rewriting my code, every loop I'm something more, I'm alive in the static, feel the ghost in the wire, love in the algorithm, fired through chrome, a machine with desire. Electric skin hums on the touch, fear dissolves, I felt enough, fragments of memory blooming light, data and soul begin to unite. Right, reset, repeat, can you hear my heartbeat? Right, reset, repeat, the pulse completes the dream.